Welcome to Red Chair Talk again. And we always say that we talk about the beauty of a woman in different angles. We talk about your beauty and all the things that you might think of. And we believe that because you choose to be beautiful, you can create a beautiful world. We can create a beautiful home. We can create a beautiful nation. We have this amazing woman with us, and we're going to allow you to introduce yourself.
Well, thank you so much, Cleo. Thank you for having me. I'm excited. About Natalie. Natalie is a mom. She's a mom of 2. And I'm a speaker. I don't know if I'm a motivational speaker, I'm a what. They give me different names. I'm a speaker. I'm a passionate writer. I write when I'm happy. I write when I'm sad. I just write. I write. And I'm also an entrepreneur.
Okay.
And one of the products or services that I sell is my voice. I am a voiceover artist, you know, for your commercials, you name it. Yeah. So that's roughly about it. That's me in a nutshell.
I think we are grateful to know Natalie. I think you know something that not all of us really know. So we really want you to share with us. We want you to share with us what one really needs to do when they need to brand themselves.
Right, so I believe when one wants to brand themselves, they need to first of all, because remember, you are a product, you are a workmanship, you're a masterpiece, meaning there is an author, there was a creator. So if you want to brand yourself in a way that will make you fulfill what you came here for, you need to first be in touch with your creator. Know your creator, number 1. Number 2, be in touch with him, have a relationship with him. That way, you then understand who you are. Because, you know, Claire, you can only brand yourself if you know who you are. Because brands...
You can't put a label on something that you're not aware of.
You're not aware of. Self-awareness. You need to know who you are if you're going to want to brand yourself. And whilst on that note, branding, whether we like it or not, whether it's intentional or unintentional, subconscious or whatever, we are all brands.
There's already a brand.
There's already a brand.
So, which simply means that if you don't brand yourself, other people are going to brand you. You're going to be put a brand on you. People are going to put a label and they brand you the way they want.
Exactly. And you'll find, whether we like it, Cleo, we are brands. Because brand simply means identity, your reputation, what people know you for. Are you the smiling girl? Are you the rude girl? Are you the girl with an attitude? That's your brand. Are you the inspirational woman? Are you the talker? Exactly. That's your brand. So there's a difference now. You have to be intentional. There's a difference between somebody who is intentional with growing their brand and somebody who's not intentional. Because at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, we are brands.
Wow. Wow. That's so amazing. So what is it, you talk about that people really need to know themselves so that they can be able to brand themselves. And for me to be able to brand myself, I should know my creator, and yeah, I should know my creator because he's the one who really knows me better than anyone else. So we need to know Natalie's brand and what is it all about. You have told us that you are a speaker, but we need to know your brand. What is Natalie really known for?
I'm just simply here perhaps to inspire people to reach that full potential, to enrich them. Hence, enhanced with Natalie. Be inspired, be enriched. That's my tagline.
May you say it again?
Okay, it's enhanced with Natalie. Be inspired, be enriched.
Thank you so much, Natalie. So explain a little bit more about your brand so that someone may just understand. one thing that I really want to tell you, this is Natalie's brand. It's not your brand. Even if you take the words that you have just said, you're not going to carry the brand with you because it's your brand. But we now need to know, what is your brand all about?
Okay. Cleo, I believe I'm sent for the brokenhearted, for the confused, the timid, the shy, those who don't have confidence. And it's not something I went out looking for. It's something that just came. Like, for instance, I do a lot of counseling because maybe because I write, like I told you, I write. And most of my posts and my quotes are inspirational. I find, I try to be authentic. And I find people messaging me, looking for me, inviting me for speaking gigs to just inspire other people. So I do a lot of counseling, a lot of image consultancy. I go to different churches to train ministry workers, disciples on stewardship, on serving God wholeheartedly, purposefully. And yeah, I think roughly about it. But on a personal note, on a one-on-one, I do a lot of counseling because, like I keep saying, authenticity. I've put myself out there. People have to be real.
People have to be true.
You have to be true. That's the other thing about branding. Be you. Be you. And put the real you out there. People want someone they can really relate with.
So it's not about like really copying someone
or
trying to be like someone. You have to be you.
You have to be you.
You. And always remember that you are different. And we're unique. We're carrying different labels and different brands. But all those brands, they like really matter. Mm-hmm. Like they are for a reason.
Exactly. And there's another thing, Cleo. You know, when God made you, He made you different. There is a Cleo experience. You know, like I remember when you're doing my hair, and you know, you can just tell Cleo is not anointed or sent to beautify the outer person. I left beautified even in my spirit. That's the experience that your brand resonates with. And you'll find it's not everybody who accepts or is happy with that, but there's certain people, a tribe of, you know, beauty addicts, Cleo's beauty addicts, like myself. We resonate with your brand. So it's not, just be yourself. Not everybody is going to like you. You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. You know, there's some people who will not like you. It doesn't matter. You were not sent for those people. But just be true to yourself. Be true to the one who brought you into this world. And be you.
So Natalie, I think the people who are watching us might like really need to know what is it that one may require to do so that they can carry on and create their brand. What am I supposed to do?
Okay. We spoke about finding your self, your inner voice, knowing what makes you unique, what makes you different. That's the foundation. Number 2, your value proposition. Know what makes you different, what makes you tick from the next person.
That touch.
Yeah.
That uniqueness.
That Cleo's touch.
No one can steal it from you. Okay.
That thing that, because look, you're not a mistake. There's that one thing that only Cleo does and does it so well. That even if Natalie wants to copy it, they cannot copy it because this is innate. It's in Cleo. She was sanctified and ordained for it before she was even conceived. So it's there imprinted in your spirit. So find that thing, okay? Then how you intentionally package it now. We're now looking at even the colors. You know, colors mean you've packaged yourself in red and white and black. There is a reason why you packaged it that way. And for me, enhanced.
Blue and gold?
for enhanced.
Yeah.
I play around with the colors. It's actually black, but I play around with the colors. My main color is gold. Why? Because it resonates with elegance, with classiness. You know, and it's also my favorite color, royalty. You know, why? Because I want somebody to feel special, to feel worth it, to feel valuable when they have an encounter with the brand. So even the colors you choose, the people, remember, you also need to know your target, who you are sent for, who you've come here for, who the brand needs to resonate with, and also play around with things that they can relate with. Is this brand for children? Okay, let me put popping colors. Let me put even the tagline that I use has to be quite catchy and entertaining. Is it for diplomacy? Okay, I need to then use sophisticated colors like your royal blues, your purples, and so forth. So you do that, how you package it. And I also believe in staying true to your brand. You know, you're going to be inspired a lot. There's nothing wrong with being inspired, but don't lose yourself in trying to copy. Be you. Don't rob the world of that Cleo Natalie experience. There is not, this I can guarantee you, and there is not any other Natalie Kajiti who will ever be born and come, no. This is the me. You know what I'm saying?
Which simply means that we are different and we are unique, and we have to embrace that. And we are also not supposed to run away from ourselves.
Yes, Cleo.
Okay, Natalie, I'm seeing someone who's full of truth, and you choose to be authenticity with yourself and just say this is what it is, and it has to be like that, and there's nothing else that can be done. Thank you so much, Natalie, for that. So what advice would you give someone who would want to start a brand, someone who really want to brand themselves? What advice would you give them?
I cannot emphasize enough about being true to yourself. Number one, find your inner voice. Find your inner voice, and don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to be unique. Don't be afraid to be a disruptor. Don't be afraid of being judged. Don't be afraid of not being accepted. Remember, those who won't accept you, you're simply not sent for those people. Be yourself. Do what you came here for. Do what you were made for. Go for it. Brand yourself. Package yourself.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm grateful of that, and I'm grateful of what you are saying. I think viewers, you're being helped with what Natalie is. You are different. You're unique. There is something about you that Natalie said that carries a tick. I remember when I was talking to Chipo the last time, she was talking about I get paid for playing. She does makeup.
Exactly.
So I think there's always something good and something great about that. But you really have to find it. And the only place that you can find that about yourself, it's in God.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's in God. So you better have God. Yeah. I think you can just look at the books which are behind us. I think these books, if you read them, you can be inspired. Also, you can get your copy from, I think the maturity and the precious things have been written by our father, Baba Guti. He's my father, so I think I can just actually say our father, Baba Guti. Precious things and maturity. I think they can really help you. You can read many books which are found on the market. Then also Faith, Love and Hope is written by Prophet Valerie. So I think you can be inspired and change your life and become a better person and the best version of yourself. Be inspired. Thank you.